Welcome to my home lab. Today we're going to use our OpenMediaVault server to create an Nginx website. We're going to use the Docker plugin and the FileBrowser plugin to create and edit the website. We start with a browser window to log in to our OpenMediaVault server. So we have username, password, login. And voila, we are at the dashboard. Very important here, open services. You have to install Compose. You have a video in the upper right corner here. Second, you have to install FileBrowser. Again, you found the link in the upper right corner. Go back to Compose. You go to Settings. And you look to your data directory. In my case, Docker_data. See it here. That's important for later. Then you go to Files. I have already a Nextcloud Docker container, but we add new. Add, and voila. We give it a name. In my case, Nginx, but you can call it whatever you want. Description, I do WebServer. Again, you can choose whatever you want. The file, I copy the code, copy it, and paste it in. So we have services, Nginx, this name you can call whatever you want. Container name, again, a name you can call whatever you want. Image, Nginx latest. Restart unless stopped. We have ports 9999 for the browser, 80 inside this container. And then we have volumes, change to compose data path. In my case, that's Docker_data / Nginx / HTML. First, we have to create this directories with our file browser. So save it. It's only take a minute. And voila. Now we close Docker Compose and open FileBrowser. You see, we have here port 3607. We have a certificate, and we have our directory Docker_data. It's very important here, this directory for our Docker Compose installation. So you can open it here, but I have opened already. You can log in, admin, and the password from installation. Log in. You see, we are inside the Docker_data directory, and we have Nextcloud and Portainer also installed on this OpenMediaVault. You have also a link in the description. We create new folder, Nginx. Create. And inside Nginx, we create a new folder, HTML. And voila. So, go back to my OpenMediaVault. Go back to Compose, Files, Nginx. We open it. You see, we have created these two directories. Now, we also have to create the HTML code. But first, we're going to run this container to see what happened. We go back to Files. We select our Nginx WebServer and click on Up. See it here. Up. See, we have to download the image from Nginx WebServer. It's not so big, so it's very quickly. Downloading is already done. Extracting. One more instruction. And voila. We have created a network and created and started the Nginx container. End of line means everything is okay, no errors, and we can close it. You see, up. And as you can see here, you have to go on port 9999. Inside is port 80. We have a browser window here. So we have the IP address from our OpenMediaVault server on port 9999. If we refresh, we have forbidden. Forbidden means, in this case, we don't have an index.html file. So now we are going to create that. We go back to our file browser. Inside Nginx HTML directories, we click on new file. We give it a name, index.html. Index is important because Nginx searches for this first page. We create it, and voila. We can edit the file. I have prepared a very simple HTML code, copy it, and paste it in. So we have doc type, HTML, the head, the title, my home lab, close the head, open the body, center, an H1 tag, my home lab, close it, close the center tab, close the body, and close the HTML file. So it's very simple, but that's okay for testing. Now we have everything okay. We can save it. You see it here, save it. Voila, everything is saved. We can close that, and voila, we have here our file. Now we go back to our browser window. You see, before we have forbidden, I refresh, and voila, my home lab. If we now go back to our file browser, open HTML, we can do example H2 tag. You see, file browser editor knows simple HTML. My text. Ah, we have some new text. Save it. Go back to our browser. See my home lab. Refresh it. Et voila. So it's very simple. From within OpenMediaVault, you can edit a whole site. If you want multiple HTML pages, you can create them here, and even more directories. You can also create JavaScripts and CSS files. So we are at the end of this new video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Thank you very much, and see you later.